right, here we are, ladies and gents. We're going to get into the voicemails really quick. This one comes from, there's no name. It says waffle question for Chris Bachelor. Just threw a waffle question.
Waffle. I don't know where this is going to go.
Hey guys, it's I Got Waffles. This question is for Chris. So I've been listening to your podcast for about 3 months now.
Okay.
The Bachelors are the best. But I really feel like, I don't know Chris as much as you guys, but I feel like he's always giving you guys like goes with the flow. He's just like, it seems like he's always brushing it off. He's just like, I don't know. I feel like, especially with the Tinder from this week's episode, I think he's saying everything he's doing. Like, you got to jump on her, man. Like, she's on your nuts. Crazy. She wants to be with you, clearly. She's like, she wants to build something more than a friendship. And if that's what you really want, and what you keep saying you want, you need to go for it. Like, I was in your shoes 7 years ago, and I kept going on this date with this girl. We spent literally 5 days a week together until 6 in the morning, chatting, talking, holding, everything. But we never went past that point because I was too afraid of what if she rejects me? What if I lose this?
It's almost exactly where you're at.
Spoiler alert, I met my wife. Like, something else is going to happen. But if you never jump, you'll never know. And you'll always question yourself of what if. So, Chris, wake up, do what you want, open up, go for an actual date, ask her out, man. Say, hey, I want to go on a date with you. This date, just you and me, nothing else, and make a move.
You haven't done it in a while.
At that point, you guys can decide if you can actually keep a friendship or if you guys want to cut it off. But at that point, you'll stop asking yourself, what if?
Okay, so...
First
my
thing...
second thing is...
Oh, wait.
Yeah, if you guys ever stop doing the Apex stuff, I mean, at least do something else, because you guys are fucking hilarious.
Oh, we will.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
that had nothing to do with waffles.
Yeah, I think, his name was I Cut Waffles.
Oh. Waffle question.
Waffle
question. I thought we were...
Waffle had a question.
Thinking we were talking like breakfast.
I thought so too, to be honest.
I definitely did not.
I did think it was a breakfast food question.
My brain was going somewhere completely.
It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter.
What the fuck?
Chris, say what you were going to say.
Canadian bacon again.
What was I going to say?
I don't know what you were going to say. I have something to say if you don't remember.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, the reason, I agree with the beginning part, which is why we came up with the moment of truth between me, you, and Kyle, because for so long, it pisses me off sometimes how nonchalant you are about stuff and be like, doesn't. I don't even care that much. It's not even that big of a deal. That he nailed it on the head perfectly of how I feel, which is why I created the moment of truth. Because sometimes I feel like the nonchalance is you just being like, oh, I can't win this anyway, rather than just trying.
Okay.
True.
You know, that's why I want the moment of truth, Brian, so we can actually get to the bottom of it. Oh, you got the coin. Brian's grabbing the coin. That's why I want to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I agree with that beginning part.
You got to shoot your shot.
What do you think?
Correct. I think you're right. I think he's probably right, but I don't think I'm like that. I don't brush it off like that. Do I?
You brush off a lot of stuff.
A lot of shit.
Okay.
Like a lot of stuff.
You're very chill, and then you push it off.
You're very laid back, and almost to a point of too laid back.
Okay.
Like, it's perfectly fine to be, brush everything off and stuff like that.
Wait, Brian, talking to your mic again?
I'm talking right here.
Huh?
Did
keep going?
Did you lose me? Am I here?
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right, keep going.
No, I'm good. It's perfectly fine to brush things off and play it cool and relaxed, and we'll go at the pace that things come. But there's also a time where you need to be able to kick it into another gear, and it's time to do stuff. And there's a lot of times where that is the case, and you're like, I'll just brush it off, and that part's not okay.
Yeah,
you got to know the difference.
This is a tough example because what preceded before it was probably more important. But the night that you were nervous about the date, and then there was the other girl.
Oh.
The girl who was, trying to talk to you. And then I was just like, dude, she's pretty, right? And you were like, yeah. And then on the show, you were just like, she wasn't even all that. I'm like, is that a coping mechanism? Because you could have? Because at that time, you said she was hot. And then now you were saying something different.
Now you're backing out.
That situation, I will say I don't think she was that attractive.
But would you say in the past there's been times?
100%.
So then why'd you say she was hot then?
I don't fucking know.
Beer.
Yeah.
Beer.
He doesn't drink beer.
No.
He's not a beer guy.
You can still get goggles from other stuff.
Vodka.
Vodka.
VOD goggles?
Vodka.
Vodka goggles?
Fucking
The
vodka.
VOD goggles? Okay. All right. Yeah, but either way, I think that's why we came up with the moment of truth is exactly what Waffles is talking about.
Yeah.
Which we've only had to utilize the moment of truth one time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Moving on.
You two just need to mix and become one person. Someone who overthinks everything and someone who just brushes everything off.
brushes it off.
Like, if there's a happy medium between you guys, that's what you guys
Listen,
need
you
to
don't
find.
It's a
think I
classic
overthink
yin
shit?
and yang.
Listen.
It's a classic yin and yang situation. Is what
Yeah.
you guys are.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
opposites. but
Moving
Kyle
on to the
bangs
next
women
one.
and I don't. Oh.
Moving on into the next one, we've got Aiden.
Yet.
Hey guys, so I just had an idea that it was kind of, you guys made me think of it in the most recent episode during the voicemails. I don't remember, someone like quietly made a joke about putting Seer in a care package, but that made me think, you know, in like Call of Duty, how you have like perk packages and stuff that give you like certain passives and stuff?
Yes.
Well, what if you could put, maybe not like a whole legend, but like a set of abilities in a care package that are broken way more than any balanced legend should be? But because it's a care package kit that you can get and then have those abilities
I don't know about
for
this.
the rest of the game or whatever from when you
Sounds
get
Maybe
it, or
just
just for a
nerf
certain
them.
amount of time. I don't know.
It
But
sounds-
I thought that'd
see
be
they're buffing him
interesting.
again?
Something like that. Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Or
You're
even like
joking.
No, that's not joke. They're
almost like a
they're buffing
juggernaut
Seer.
kind of thing, like a really powerful gun and plus like super armor or something like that.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
I don't
thought
know if
that'd
I
be
like
cool.
this.
So let me know what you guys think. Love the pod. See you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
It might be fun in like an LTM setting. If
Yeah.
you were like
you
Dummies Big
start-
Day.
You start with nothing, no abilities or
Yeah.
something, and then
Then
you
you
can
can-
get them out
I
of a
think
care
that'd be cool.
package.
that would be cool in Dummy's Big Day, where like you can go to the care package and in Dummy's Big Day, there's 4 dummies, right?
Yeah.
And there's 4 different skill sets. So whichever one you get, the other 3 spawn in the care package you open.
Yeah.
So then you could switch your skill set. That would be really cool.
Or like, you could at least see what yours is and decide if you wanted to switch it. Because I don't even think you can see it until you ult, right?
Yeah, you can.
yeah.
You couldn't. You
It's
didn't know
like-
what your ult was until you did it.
Exactly, but you might be able to see it, or if you'll see the other ones, like it'll be the same thing. If you know all 4 that are in there, if you see the other 3, you know which one you have.
Yeah.
Like you just take the one you want.
It works more in a BR like Warzone, where it's just like you're
Well, you
all
don't
just a
have
foot
heroes,
soldier.
yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. He's got another one. Maybe he explains himself more. Let me see.
Sorry guys, Aiden again. I forgot to mention what my heirloom would be because you guys did the heirloom drafts
Oh.
for what everyone's heirlooms would be, and I think I've decided my
Beautiful
heirloom
birds in the
would be a
background.
freaking ukulele. I play a
Okay.
lot of instruments.
W.
I feel like the ukulele's the perfect size. You run around, you can like,
Beat the
you know,
shit
if you were
out of
in game,
somebody.
you have all the different animations like playing it or spinning it or whatever. But then when you go to hit someone with it, you just freaking grab it by the neck and just whack them over the head with it. I think that'd be great. Anyway, that's all. Thanks.
I think it would be funny if you broke some, like
Please?
you broke it over somebody's
Banjo
head and
would
then
be
you just pull out
funnier.
another one.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
how great would it be if they gave that to Fuse?
That'd be
Give
a
him a
good-
banjo.
Because he plays guitar.
Give him a banjo.
That'd be amazing.
You know,
Yep.
Why do I feel like Octane would play the banjo?
Octane would probably play the banjo.
No,
Because-
bro, Octane is straight up like
Electric.
hardcore metal electric
guitar?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see banjo.
He could play
Like-
a guitar.
Keytar?
No, you know what? Harmonica.
Yeah, maybe.
He plays a mean
Tambourine.
harmonica.
Mad.
Or he's that one thing that has like every fucking instrument, the one man band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he's just
He's
so
just on drugs.
Just,
high on
just so
drugs,
high.
just-
He needs
He's on drugs.
everything to be able to stimulate.
Okay, yeah. So going back to the original one, it would work more in a different BR setting or maybe like an LTM mode. I think the LTM would be fun.
I
The
think
LTM would be
not
really
being
fun.
able to have a seer on every team would make it worse.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's like he's already broken, and you give it to even fewer people,
The other
you
thing
Plus the
too,
buff.
an upper hand. Yeah.
the other thing is like if you do it in the LTM setting, make the abilities absolutely broken as fuck. Like
Well,
maybe
yeah.
maybe abilities that you toned down or scrapped, make it crazy broken in the LTM setting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because then it makes
Or-
it more of a fun LTM and it makes it different.
What if it locked the care package after you pick one item? So you either pick one ability, or you pick like a self-regen shield, or you pick like
Like a Kraber or something.
yeah, like a Kraber, a self-regen shield is in there, and an ability that's like can be overpowered as fuck.
What was Dummy's big day? The first iteration of it was you would pop your ult and it would regen everybody's shield within a certain distance.
res them.
Like,
And res 'em?
yeah,
That was
and
nuts.
res them.
Dirty.
Put that one in there.
Yes.
And do something like that.
That was stupid.
Yeah, you could
That'd
pick
be so
between
cool.
all of those. That would actually be fun.
As just like
Yeah.
a one-time pop, that'd be so fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be so fun.
I like that one a lot. As far as the ukulele, they would need to pimp it out like Apex style because they tend to take like classic weapons but then add like a futuristic element to it.
Yeah.
If you took like a ukulele and made like the strings razor blades or something,
Yeah.
be fucking
something
sweet.
crazy.
Laser beams.
Yeah,
or
or
something.
laser beams. Yes, yeah, that would be cool. That's how I think you would have to do that one. Would
That'd
be,
Set 'em
but
on
it would look
fire.
cool though.
Yeah.
It would look cool.
Would Gibraltar have a ukulele?
That's what I was thinking because
That's
he's
like-
like a
like
he does play the
island
ukulele.
Samoan
Imagine-
guy.
Yeah. Imagine it being instead of a ukulele. Although the ukulele is cool, it would be Gibraltar that gets that. And, like it's not going to be Gibraltar because he already has it. Fuse is the only other character that actually has music tied into their lore, right?
Well,
Lifeline.
with
Well,
Lifeline.
Lifeline,
She
yeah, but
already
she
has
already has her
drumsticks.
drumsticks. So what if you gave Fuse a acoustic guitar, and he pulls a golden nade out from the guitar as part
like
of
on the inside of it.
like he breaks
Dude.
the strings and rips that out,
Yes.
and it's the string is actually the pull cord for the
oh,
grenade.
that'd be so
That'd be
cool.
so he
cool.
can rip it off and
Yeah.
chuck it.
No, that's a great animation too. If he just punches through the strings, pulls out the golden grenade.
No, straight. He punches through the back.
Oh, just the back of it?
Like he's looking at it, he flips it over, punches through the back, grabs the grenade, and rips it out, and the
And then
strings
throws
come
it?
with it.
Oh, so all the strings are part
Yeah,
of
all
okay,
the strings.
Yeah,
All
I
the
like
strings,
that.
and it's a thing.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Shout out to Aiden for the
Aiden.
voicemails. The next one says, okay, Brian.
Uh-oh.
Okay, comma, Brian.
I'm waiting.
This is a number one Juice World fan.
Huge.
Oh, my guy.
Okay,
Debatable.
Brian. I'll give you that. Spider-Man is overhyped.
Thank you.
The movies are alright, but for the most part, they're all overhyped,
Yes.
overrated.
Spider-Man's the best superhero.
But
No, he's not.
are you seriously comparing Chick-fil-A? You can't diss Chick-fil-A like that. I can't let that happen, bro. I am not on the clock right now, but I should be getting paid for this. You cannot be doing that, bro. Nuh-uh, no. Our breakfast alone puts us over Spider-Man
Breakfast? I
and
never had
McDonald's
Chick-fil-A
every day of the
breakfast?
week,
I
bro.
didn't know they had that.
Our
Bro,
breakfast
no one goes
is
Chick-fil-A
the
to
best
breakfast,
breakfast.
man.
We need to
Fast
try
food.
it, though.
We gotta try it now.
Mic drop. That's it. Peace.
All right,
Peace.
My
Chick-fil-A
pleasure.
breakfast.
Chick-fil-A, dude, I'm sorry, but your Chick-fil-A is as overrated as Spider-Man.
No.
And also,
I'm gonna stick to that.
it makes it hard for me to believe
No
your
way.
Chick-fil-A takes right now, Juice World fan, if you don't end the voicemail with my pleasure. It doesn't hit the
That's
same.
true. I don't believe
Do
he
you
worked
even
there.
work there?
He was off the clock.
He
That's
was
why.
off the
He didn't
clock.
have to say it.
But when you work at Chick-fil-A,
It's a
you're never
lifestyle.
off the
It's a
clock. It's a
lifestyle.
lifestyle. It really is.
You know
You're
what?
you're
You know,
trying.
it was probably Sunday. He was probably off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like that's actually the day you should be saying it the most. Like
That's
that's
true.
It's God's day, and it's God's fast
Hail
food
Mary
restaurant.
and my pleasure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
There you go.
That's right. Okay, yeah, Brian.
I mean, dude,
The
you gotta
KFC
get off of
thing.
KFC.
It's hard to
Listen,
defend the KFC thing.
It's
It's
Kentucky Fried
specifically-
Chicken, bro.
Specifically, one item at KFC. That's the only
that item almost killed me. I would not be at this table
Well.
if I didn't find a way to survive.
Listen, just because the cook fucked that shit up, there's a difference.
Listen,
but
bro.
there's a difference between the issue with the recipe and the issue with the cooking process.
I've never had a Chick-fil-A cook mess up my meal.
Never.
Not once.
Because they
I don't think
overcook all
Chick-fil-A
of their fucking
No.
chicken.
No, I don't think
Brian.
Chick-fil-A ever misses.
They
one.
overcook all their fucking chicken.
No.
You're just coping now. You're just saying shit. You're just saying shit.
Okay. All right. We got another one from Dr. Watson. Let's get it.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, Grab My Banner family. You guys are talking about Apex being pretty boring. Trying to figure out what's next. I know you guys are doing the Grab My Bachelor thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
W.
If you guys need suggestions for games, I'm sure you don't, because there's plenty of them out there.
What?
I was
A
thinking,
couple.
BattleBit maybe.
BattleBit's actually hard.
It has a class system.
It's fucking.
It's
kinda
like
hard.
Battlefield, but
It is.
it's just a different graphics
BattleBit
and
remaster.
giant lobbies. could be fun. And then my other one was Starfield. I don't know if you guys seen the trailers. That game is going to be massive. It's already popular, and it can be around for a long time. I think you guys can make unlimited content out of it, because just watch the trailer, watch the Xbox Direct. It's going to be insane.
Is this guy next to
So
like a river
if you guys
or a
need,
lake?
I don't know.
Sounds like
It's
a
like a freeway.
Battle
Sounds like
Bit
freeway.
and
Freeway or
Starfield
something.
or my field, but I'm sure you guys are doing fine.
that
Whatever you're doing.
Forklift.
That's a
Oh,
funny
You
okay.
guys have a great one. Sorry for the
That's
background
what he's
noise.
doing.
He's
Okay.
certified.
Yeah, he's
He's
certified.
He's certified.
He gets so many bitches.
He gets so many bitches because he's forklift certified.
Okay. So if we were gonna do another game, it would have to captivate us like Apex did, which is
Hard.
the only other game that
Very
we've
hard.
all been captivated by this heavy, all at the same time, was probably Overwatch 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the
Emphasis
last
on Overwatch
time.
And that's-
One.
One. Specifically
two.
one
Not
before
two.
they fucked
Not
it up.
two.
Two
Yeah.
was shit.
Good.
Pre-Bridget.
That would be
Pre-Bridget,
yeah.
yeah.
Although
really what it
that's
was.
actually when I met Chris. We jumped into a Discord with a mutual friend, and he was playing Bridget the whole every game he was playing.
Was
Bridget.
I not popping off though? Be honest.
No, I'm not saying you
Chris,
weren't
I've
popping,
never-
but at
you
the
weren't.
time,
Chris,
Bridget
I've-
was so broken that it was just like it was hard.
I've
not
never
to.
seen you pop off in a single video game yet.
Oh
What?
my God.
I've
Well,
never
that's because
seen
you
Chris.
don't play with
Brian,
I
I
played
don't
with
want to
him.
call you out.
I only
but
played with him one
Look
time.
in the mirror,
Bro, that's fine. The one game that I played with Chris, I was carrying his ass.
All right,
In
bro.
what game?
Damn.
Apex.
When we played hardcore.
Oh,
tough.
Sorry, he's not hardcore. I don't know what to tell you.
No.
Damn.
Didn't you never played COD with me?
Brian's
No,
good.
dude.
Brian's good at hardcore because you're able to miss half your shots and still be able to get the down.
No,
In
here's
one
the thing.
mag.
I'm good at hardcore because I'm a fucking sniper and
Yeah.
I kill
Oh,
people
yeah,
in
yeah,
one,
yeah.
One
maybe
shot.
2 shots.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
What's the sniper legend's name again?
Vantage.
Vantage.
She's more forgettable than Crypto is now.
Yes.
I always forget she's in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I forget she's there.
I legitimately forget all the time. That was like one of those seasons where I feel like they were just like, do we just keep doing this now? Like, are we
Throw this
are
out.
we
Let's
stuck?
I guess.
Throw this
Yeah.
out. Let's see if we get funding.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, let's put a legend in that just shit her pants and have her run.
See how that
and
rolls.
see how that goes.
Okay. Next one comes from Scuba Dubloon.
Scuba Doo.
What's up, boys? It's Scuba. I'm the guy that talked about doing audio for the podcast.
Huge.
Maybe
Oh.
said that like a month ago.
W.
But I got broken up with like a week after that, so
Happens.
I didn't ever message you because I was going through it a little bit.
Hey, it's hard.
But I
You're
graduate in like 3 weeks from audio engineering school, so
W.
Okay.
I'm very down to start helping you out if you need it. I sent Wyatt a message on Discord about it, so if y'all still need some help, hit me up.
So this is like
Don't say pumping y'all out. I'm just gonna be honest with you, dog. That's
Help,
just.
he said helping
Oh,
y'all
I think
out.
he said pumping y'all
You
out.
sick
I was
fuck.
like,
I'm fine with both.
Hey,
I was like, my
Whatever
dog.
gets the
I was like,
job
you
done.
can't finish it with pumping y'all out. 'cause that's
Podcast.
just
This
not-
podcast is sex positive here.
that's
We're a
true.
sex-positive
He didn't
podcast.
say
Wait,
that,
since when?
but
I thought he said
Since when?
pumping y'all.
I don't. I'm not very positive sex wise.
No, so this is but
My test came back
this is
negative.
like a perfect example
Thank
of
God.
why when he sent in the first voicemail that I said that I don't trust anybody fully until they like do it, because this is a circumstance that is not out of his control. Like I'm sure he
Yeah.
wouldn't have wanted to get broken
I'm sure he
up
probably
with.
didn't
sure he
want
didn't
to,
want to.
considering
He
he was
didn't
going
want
through
that.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry you got broken
Yeah,
up.
that's tough.
We're not holding that
It
against
is
you.
tough.
It's not against you. I'm just saying this is why I'm so hesitant about this, because this has happened to me so many times. I feel like at some point you're just a bad omen or bad luck. So
And
that's where I'm at. I'm bad luck Wyatt, where it's like you want to help me with a podcast, and then the second you send me the
Something
DM,
terrible.
your girlfriend breaks up with
Yeah.
you, and then it's all downhill.
He said
from
a
there.
week later.
Yeah, literally a week later. He sent it in, and then she was just like, I don't know if this is working.
It's
When
probably.
DMing Wyatt, take caution.
Yeah. Don't,
Be
don't, Be
careful.
careful when
Yeah.
you DM Wyatt.
Be careful doing it.
Never
but
know
yeah,
what's gonna happen.
If you're still down to help, like I said, I am always down for people to help. I definitely need the help. I've always got open arms for help. I could use the help. So
There was a listener that did the bogey number 2, right?
Yep.
The listener
Yeah.
did bogey number 2 and did a really good job. That same listener also made some of the edits that we posted on the Instagram, and he just volunteers all the time. I tried to send him money. I tried to send him like all this different stuff. He wouldn't accept it. He just wants to help.
Shout out to him.
People
Shout
like
out.
that.
Shout out, yeah.
People like that are awesome, and I love people like that. It's super cool.
Does
so
he want us to give him a shout out? Like, can we do that? Or
he
is
didn't
that
want
not-
anything.
He doesn't.
He
doesn't
just
want us
wants
to do
the
that?
show to keep going, which is like,
Hey.
All right, all right.
W.
like, I respect that.
I'll
for
respect
that-
it.
for him,
We would
man.
love to be able to give him at least a shout out.
Yeah,
So if he's
no.
willing to let us do that,
I
we'd
said
love
I'm sending him merch. I said I'm going to send him merch whenever we figure it out.
Dude,
Like
yeah,
that's
whenever we get
that's-
some more.
yeah.
we
So
gotta do
I
that.
want to do that. But yes, okay. Shout out to Scuba. All right, last voicemail.
Scuba.
This one comes to name is Kyle's dad.
Really?
I got a few of those.
What's up, boys? This is Ghosty,
was
aka
really hoping
Kyle's
to be your
dad. So, first off, Brian, I just want to say congrats on getting married.
Thanks,
You're
man.
gonna have tons of stories. I know I got tons of stories already after being married for 4 years. It's
God
crazy,
damn.
but
W.
yeah, it's
Maybe
it's a
he's my
journey
dad.
to say the
Way
least,
to go.
man. So, I was thinking, what if you guys added a special guest at least once every 2 weeks to the podcast? Like you open a thread on the Discord, and it's just some of the guys in the Discord. They can choose to go on there or not, and you guys pull however you want to. It's just an idea. I saw it on like a Destiny 2 podcast, and they did it pretty well. But with your guys' like chemistry with your friend group, I think that'd be you guys could pull it off 10 times better than that.
There's a
Man,
podcast for everything, bro.
That's
What do you guys think about tap strafing on controller? I
No.
don't know if you guys have covered it yet, but like I used it
Why
for a
not?
little bit,
Wonky.
and people were giving a hard time because it's like you have aim assist and then tap
you
strafe
go.
on controller,
I don't see. I mean,
and I guess like pros were
I don't
against
see
it
the
too.
problem.
But I don't know. I
They have
stopped
their
using tap
whole
strafe just because
fucking
I
arm.
wanted
They
to.
can
I
fuck
just felt
off
like
with
it turned
that
into a
shit.
crutch.
No.
But what do you guys think, or do any of you use it as well?
I've never
I mean,
All
programmed
right.
it.
Anyway,
Listen.
I'll catch you guys later.
That's above my skill level.
I
It's-
tap
it's
strafe
way
on
above my skill
keyboard.
level.
I-
It's
Hey,
above
hey.
my skill level. My sensitivity is way too low to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I play on like a
Two,
three,
two,
like a
two.
3-3 max.
To answer your question, I would never do it myself, but I know a lot of controller players who do it, and I mean, I can't blame them.
And, I mean,
I'm for it.
they
I
also
can't-
get aim assist.
I
so,
can't really
mean,
blame
Yeah,
them.
but you can bind tap strafe to a fucking
And-
key.
No, you
like
can't.
It's a
Bangalore
wheel.
Smoke also like
I want-
disables aim assist. And
I'll-
she's good at the game.
I'll bring my PC over, Brian. I want to see you tap strafe first try.
Sure, I'll bind it to the wheel and I'll just
It's
spin the fucking
it's
wheel.
not that simple.
Brian, as a person who's tried, it's not
It's
that
not
easy.
that simple.
It's so
It's
simple.
way simpler than on controller.
no,
I could do it passed out
on
in this chair.
controller,
right now.
you actually just bind it.
you
to-
actually just press a paddle.
You actually just press a button.
Yeah, but you have to
Love
have a
that.
special controller
Yeah,
for it. You have to
yeah.
like pay for it. And
Love
everything.
that.
Oh, so
Like,
it's
that's
pay to
not
win.
happening. Yeah.
Love that. Listen,
Anyway,
You want to talk about pay to win? How much your PC costs?
I think Apex. This is going to be a take that
Let's
I
not talk
haven't
about
even
that.
said on the Apex. I think Apex would actually be have a longer life as an esport if it went just controller only.
Really?
or keyboard only.
Nah,
No,
I think
Controller.
I think it would fit into the Call of Duty area.
I think
I think it'd
well
fit
there.
right. I think it'd fit right there.
I could see that.
is that where you want to fit?
Yeah.
I mean,
Call
like,
of Duty.
What's your other competition? Call of Duty? Like,
Halo.
there's nothing else to
kinda-
compete.
not really.
Halo's
Halo-
Halo's
No, you're-
dying.
Halo's-
Halo's
Halo's-
hanging on by a fucking.
Bro, Halo's not competition.
Not
All the
Infinite,
Halo
at least.
players went to go play fucking Apex.
Yep.
Like, there's
Who
no.
snipe down?
Snipe Down was like, hey.
Yeah, and all the other ones.
Yeah, all the other one.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah, dude. Halo's
And he went back to fucking Halo, didn't he?
Who?
No.
Snipe down.
No.
He's on. He's
goes
going
back
to
and
land
forth.
right now in Apex.
Is he back
He's
on
going to
Apex?
land.
Yeah, he's
He's going to land.
he's signed by Team FaZe.
Shows how much I watch
FaZe is gonna win it all.
comp.
Listen,
FaZe is gonna win it all.
they are
No.
struggling
They're
hard
struggling.
right now.
Snipes, no, dude. Snipes gonna turn it on, bro.
No, I do like their team though because they have one of my favorite IGLs, in Phony. But yeah,
Is it Phony?
what was his first? The Destiny 2
Straight-
stuff.
Oh,
So we actually do have a listener that's going to be coming on because he has been scraping through every single episode and compiling statistics
Oh,
of
shit.
various different things. One of them is how many times me and Brian have agreed with each other. One of them
probably
is,
one hand.
I think one of them is how many times Kyle said "fuck you" or something like that because Kyle will always be
A
like
lot.
"fuck you."
A lot.
He's compiling all of the different stats.
I want to know how many
and-
times that's directed at me.
He told me He told me yesterday or a couple of days ago.
Stats.
He has 700 entries already of stuff that he's compiled. So if you
700
want
different things.
different entry, like no, just entries into.
Oh,
his
okay,
thing.
okay.
I don't know
God
if he
damn.
did this, and I don't want him to go back and do this if he hasn't. But if he has a ratio of how many takes I've had that are correct compared to incorrect, I really want to know that number.
I told him don't worry about that one. I said I
really want to know
I
that
said don't
number.
sweat that one.
Don't
no,
sweat.
but
That's hard to come by, but yeah.
So to answer the question, like I've always enjoyed people who really like to lock in and like help or like put their stamp on things. And if anybody's out there who's listening who wants to put their stamp on things, there's a very easy way. It's just sending a voicemail. But if you want to go a little bit deeper, do what he's doing and find something that you think is funny. And we have no problem having people on. When we used to do the boxing tournaments, we had
All the
people
time.
on all the time. Actually, that was Schmoz's first appearance was actually from a boxing tournament before he actually came on the
He
show.
punched
When
the wall
he
and then beat the shit out of Kyle.
He beat me one time and then saved
Damn.
the video.
I don't know. That video looked pretty convincing.
Fuck
bro.
you,
It
bitch.
looks like you beat
Yeah,
I
don't
beat him
know.
every time, and
I
the
heard
one
his-
time
I
he
don't
wins,
know.
he saved the video.
I heard his warm up was just punching a wall.
It was so funny.
All he did was punch him.
But
and then
yes.
he punched you to death.
Barely.
But he did.
But
He did it one time out of the 5 times we played.
I didn't see the other 4 times. I only saw the
Exactly,
one.
because he only saved the one video.
Well, that's your fault for not saving it.
There you go.
I
See?
didn't know Schmoz was going to be that guy.
should have been recording, bro.
How do you not know Schmoz is gonna be that guy?
That was one of my first times meeting his ass.
Bro, he's always been that guy. But yeah, so I enjoy people who like make me laugh in some way with something they do that supports the show, and so I will always throw up somebody who makes the extra effort. Like if you go in our Discord, the little banner thing in our Discord was made by a listener. A lot of our videos have been made by listeners, like Kyle just said or Chris just said that the newest Bogey was made by a listener.
Great
I
video.
enjoy people who like to get engaged with us as well. So if you want to get on, that would be a way to do it. I don't know if we'd ever do like every 2 weeks bringing somebody new on. If we did do that, it would be probably super producer Troy. We would do that with, because he just brings so much.
He brings the energy.
He brings the heat.
You're always going to get something, Troy. Either a hot take
He's a
or
wild
some
card.
wisdom.
Last time he talked about underwear.
Yeah,
he
it's
talked about
it's
his
either
Favorite
gonna be-
underwear.
Yeah,
It's either going to be a hot take, something incredibly way too personal, or something
underwear.
that's or something that's like very
gonna
deep,
dig
and you're like,
deep.
holy shit, I didn't expect to get dropped at like bomb of knowledge.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he
Been
does.
there.
Yeah.
You never know what it's going to be.
You never know what you're getting with Troy.
Day to day, you have no idea. 10 minute to minute.
That's right.
That's why I love him.
Okay. That was but shout out for the voicemail, Kyle's dad. Thank you for hopping on the
Hey,
show.
thanks, Dad.
I also want people to understand this is how high tech we are on this podcast. Was I put my microphone up to the mic so I can match up the audio, and then I go from
Yeah.
there. If you're watching and you saw me, that's how I match up the audio that way. From downloading the voicemails and put them on.
You know, it would
we
be
are the
great.
most. Look at our setup here. Look at our fucking setup.
Come on. I mean, we've got dice.
We've
You
got
got
Doc.
dice?
We've got little Doc right there. He's
Dice.
chilling. We got the dice. We've got the cup of pens and various empty alcoholic
all the
beverages.
cables.
That's how we do it. And the cables make
This
it.
is what we do.
This is just what we do.
Are you
This
empty?
is what we do. Oh,
No, I
God.
don't. No.
Yeah.
Get help, Brian.
Okay, ladies and gents, that should just about round it out for this week's episode of the Grab My Banner podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, don't forget to follow along on our YouTube. This episode will be up on YouTube. We're testing out some new stuff for Bachelor, so we're trying this thing out. We got a DSLR hooked up. We look kind of pretty. We look
good.
kind of nice.
Yep.
It's very far away from all of our faces, and
Very
hopefully
far.
that won't be the same in the future. But this is what we're doing right now. Where you can see how all of us look. So that's actually the DM I get the most is which person is which voice, which I thought would be
Yeah, you can see
self-explanatory from listening for so long.
No.
But some people
You'd
just
be surprised.
yeah, it's hard to match up the voices. So
Kinda
you
Who
can
do,
see
who do they have the most trouble with?
you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and who?
It's usually like
Me.
you and me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
I
bearded
feel
man.
like me being soft spoken.
that's what it is.
I was gonna say you would probably be
a
able to
lot
tell
of
the
people
difference from
say
that.
you sound like an old man. They're like, who's the old man? And I'm like, it's not an old man. It's just Brian.
I'm
talks.
actually
just how Brian
second
talks.
youngest.
Brian's yeah.
It's just the way I talk.
Brian,
yeah,
is,
it's
Brian
just-
is the second.
If
I
Chris wasn't
honestly,
here,
I feel
Brian
like
would be the
I'm an old
youngest.
soul though. Like
Yeah.
I'm the youngest. I knew that though.
you guys are all drinking White Claws. I'm sitting here sipping on
You
whiskey.
drink. You got a White Claw too, big dog.
Yeah, that's
He has both.
the whiskey's my chaser though.
Oh.
in both.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard that right.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so so now you can see, you can go check us out on the YouTube at Grab My Banner Pod. It is
W.
there. You can watch us. You can see our faces. And if you already listened to this and you're like, oh, fuck, they didn't say anything about the YouTube, watch again.
Go watch
Watch
again.
again.
And
bro.
subscribe. That would be nice.
Give
If
it a
you
like.
subscribe.
Sick, yeah.
Smash that motherfucking
Fucking
like button.
assault that like button, please.
Dick slap that like button.
Yes, elbow drop that like button for me.
Exactly.
I'm excited for the YouTube part. Of
I
this,
am.
Though.
I'm
the
just excited for
long
Bachelor.
footage and stuff. Like I'm
Dude,
excited for that.
I just
It's
want
gonna be
Bachelor.
Cool.
I'm
We're
ready
working
for
on it.
Bachelor. Okay, ladies and gents, thanks for tuning in. As always, we'll catch you guys next week for another episode of the Grab My Banner podcast.
See you.